Usually, I give a little intro to Lawman, but all you need to know is that this episode is jam-packed full of Seagali goodness. Within the intro highlights, we see Sensei Sprint Champ hunting down some cookie thief.
Plus,
they chase some more young coloured kids.
They're running.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Go around and cut them off.
And
Most importantly, somebody recognises Big Papa, though it doesn't go exactly as he would have hoped.
I don't like you, but my wife loves you.
What the hell did you just say?
I make a living in the movies, but for the past 20 years, I've also been a cop.
In this week's episode, Big Daddy hits the streets to let the local cookie dealers and thugs in the neighbourhood know exactly whose turf they're messing around on.
Black male with a white shirt, looking, walking in the area.
I copied that.
We're looking for 2 Negroes.
Any 2 will do?
It doesn't take long before they get their first suspect to attack for no actual reason, and luckily for everyone, it's a black fella.
yes!
Sensei Superstride springs into action immediately, almost causing me to choke on my food as the Great One powers behind this guy while still remembering to stay ethnic fluid.
Hey, brother, come here.
Hey, brother, come here.
Unsurprisingly, none of these unfit rotund sloths are able to keep up with the suspect and are left looking around like fools for a bloke that slipped them. All of these police resources because some guy looks suspicious.
We're just looking for bad guys.
Right on cue, Sensei uses his squint powers to spot the suspect underneath the shed.
There, look under that shed over there.
I love how it's always Sensei Toilet Roll who spots the bad guy, or the weapon, or whatever it is they're looking for. At this point, there's basically no need for the rest of these cops. They're basically chauffeurs and assistants for Big Daddy King.
Yeah, I just,
Everyone gives him some well-earned love and respect for his super detective efforts, and even he takes a moment to stand there and bask in his big dick glory.
Are you really as good as they all say you are?
every once in a while.
His glorious moment is interrupted by these officers confirming how they're physically incapable of doing their jobs, but hey, government departments and stuff.
I had trouble getting over the 4-foot fence with this bad knee.
I was out of breath.
Man, it's really bothering me.
It turns out they can't find any reason to hold this guy, but it's okay because they spend a lot of time and police resources on this guy for the sake of this TV show. Money well spent.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated anyway.
Seagal senses this fella might have some drugs for him to snack on during the patrol tonight, and keeps pushing for some of that angel dust.
Why would he tell us he got drugs? So this guy's telling us that he's got the drugs, but we ain't finding it.
Big Daddy feels that the good stuff is so close they pull out all the resources to get hold of the booger sugar.
Usually when somebody's running from us, they're running for a reason. Usually they have drugs or something. So we're going to just go back and see if we can find anything.
The search turns up empty, and it breaks my heart to see Big Papa obviously shattered and devastated.
Right now we're not finding any cookies or drugs, so let's
Snatch every motherfucker birthday.
The KKK stand and watch as they have to let this young black fella go. They're all literally camped around in a circle, disappointed they had to let him go on a technicality.
Go ahead, Lucky. Boy.
The top dog of mastering physical supremacy and maintaining a healthy physical state, Sensei Butterball, takes it upon himself to help his mate with one of his Asian mystical healers, or
That we call in Chinese Bahui.
high on ground deer penis, Detective Face stupidly reveals that Big Daddy Dope Slanger is his hookup for the good stuff.
A lot of people don't realize it, but Steven knows a lot about Asian.
Drugs.
He's always traveled with a bag full of
Drugs.
and
Cookies.
and yeah, I'm willing to see what he can offer me. If get some relief, what the heck?
That's a lot to unpack right there, but I appreciate that Big Daddy drug dealer is sharing the love. On that note, a rival dealer pops up in Seagal's neighborhood and they're on the way to fuck his shit up.
We got a report of some drugs slinging just a couple of blocks from here. We're going to head over there and see if we can fuck you up, ugly.
I love the way people shout out his name when he's driving through. It's almost as if it's scripted and added in post-editing. I'm not saying it is, but I am saying that it probably is. Allegedly. Maybe not. Probably almost definitely. Let me know in the comments if you think these little drive-by shout-outs are genuine or the audio has been edited in later.
See that?
Some people call the following little story a Chuck Norris moment for Steven Seagal.
You should hear the rumors about Steven Seagal. Rumors are that I'm going around kicking the out of all the bad guys.
Chuck Norris. Chuck's just lucky that Seagal was too busy fighting the Yakuza and doing wet work for the CIA, bitch.
And when we're out, bad guys are hiding because they know you hit so hard. You know what I'm saying?
They know you do be Steven Seagal.
Nothing exciting actually happens, so they decide to pull over some moron swerving all over the road and add some dramatic music to make it more exciting.
Get out the car.
Step out the vehicle, partner.
You see your hands?
Ultimately, it's just boring as shit, but it does come with a moment that makes it well worth the taxpayer dollars wasted on this crap, rather than stopping actual crimes. First, this bloke insults Sensei's sensitive nips straight to his face.
What, man?
Steven Seagal. My wife love you. I don't like
know what, man?
but my wife love you.
Luckily for this fella, the cameras were rolling, because if not, Sensei would have folded him up like a pretzel for his disrespectful back chat.
I don't like him. He's stunting. I don't believe you can fight like that.
How dare you, sir? How f***ing dare you? I'm not the only one upset, and Big Daddy refuses to shake this guy's hand because he's a sensitive little bitch who can't handle any negativity. He needs only hugs.
I'm a big action movie star, and people are pretty stoked on me.
Why would I shake your hand after you said I was stunting?
I don't like you. Well, my wife love you.
Then tell her to shake my hand.
I got you, Big Daddy. Bring it in, big fella. Sensei reminds everyone that before he was an Academy Award-worthy actor, he was a goddamn ninja running around Tokyo.
This guy thinks that maybe I'm not a martial artist. He doesn't know that I spent most of my life in martial arts before I became an actor.
But the bad man's comments have taken their toll, and my heart sinks as I watch my Lord and Savior torn up and within tears.
That's okay if he thinks that.
No, Big Papa. It's not okay. It's not fucking okay. Leave Sensei alone.
I'm deeply hurt. Your words deeply hurt me.
The evil man tries to redeem himself a little bit by recognizing something we Seagalians all know already.
He can whoop Van Dam.
Van Dam floss?
Yes, Van Dam.
Yeah, he like...
I'm okay.
JCVD would get annihilated by Sensei Eggplant Parmesan.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Is that true he got in a fight with you?
No. It'd be like me squashing an ant.
It appears as though Big Daddy's ego is being somewhat bruised by this man's hateful comments, and seems hung up on how the fighting is fake.
So he thought that the fighting is fake.
It's okay, Big Papa. We all believe it's real. You are the most legit tough man alive. I don't care what anybody says.
That was a nice touch, man. That's some cool shit.
The mid-episode break takes us back to the Asian medicine place where Seagal wanders in with his Chinese walrus outfit and clearly the least masculine scarf he could possibly find.
I'm practicing.
He introduces us all to the Chinese version of Dr. Nick Riviera.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
This bloke is a wizard who can tell everything that ails you just by taking your pulse.
And he's going to take your pulse, and then he's going to tell you what's wrong with you. And just relax.
Now, I'm all for natural medicines. I would prefer that to modern pills. But I mean, this is just voodoo magic right here. This champion is basically the John Edwards of doctors with his vague, horoscope-like diagnosis.
Hypertension.
Appetite is good.
No shit, you could tell that just by looking at him.
I use acupuncture for you lose weight. No hurts and nothing.
The first thing I would have asked Stephen or the doctor is if this works, then why is Big Daddy Porkbelly so rotund and spherical? Just food for thought. Puns intended.
Yeah.
Back on the beat now, Sensei and his crew are told there are some young hotties at the local convenience store and rush over to take a look.
We're going to go back and check them out. I just wonder if they're doing a little bit more than hanging out and chatting. Find some drugs or some women.
It turns out it's just a bunch of young black kids hanging around, so their instinct is to chase them immediately for no reason and assume they're guilty and tackle them to the ground. I guess that's how shit works.
We got these guys boxed in. Oh, they're running. Boy.
The cops are still pissed off about having to do exercise twice in one episode, and this little porker finally admits what we've known all along. They don't care. as long as they can stick people in jail and make arrests.
Warning. For what? Out of West we go. I don't care if it was stealing gumballs. He's going to jail.
Once again, as with most of these episodes, the suspect is released and it's all just bullshit for the cameras, just harassing people for a TV show.
Hey man, Steven Seagal here. He's a movie star.
Before the show ends, Sensei convinces his police mate to allow the Chinese Chinese doctor, to check out his cock.
And Johnny's gonna let them take a look at his dick.
And then Big Daddy leaves us today by telling us he just finished destroying the female assistant in the medical supply closet and left her in a pretty bad state.
I'm not hearing any screaming, so it's kind of a miracle.
Well, my friends, it was a unique episode today. Sensei wasn't on his usual persistent hunt for narcotics or cookies. He was on the search for anything and everything today. He did have his heart broken, so please find a moment within your souls to say a Hail Sensei for the big man and send him your love. While you're doing that stuff, think about liking this video or subscribing to the channel. It does help tremendously with spreading the gospel of the Big Papa Pepperoni Pizza, and so I thank you sincerely.
Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you very much, Paul.
If you're into badass bullshito merch, have a squiz at the awesome range available. You'll instantly feel 92% sexier and irresistible to humans and various other species. Until next time, my friends, always check for strangers under your shed. Be nice to someone, otherwise you might make them cry. But above all, stay awesome. Peace, legends.
Sunshine bright in the sky, and I'm free when I close my eyes. Help me wash away my sorrow.